What is up, guys? Tanner here with another video. Hope you're all having a great day. And recently today, I got a DM from someone saying that they got scammed by an influencer. So I was talking to him a little bit, and I thought that it was a good time to actually make a video right now on how you can avoid getting scammed by influencers, because there are bad people out there that are trying to take your money. So I'm going to be giving a few ways you can actually look out for the fake influencers and people that are going to scam you by things that I've just learned by experience over the past couple years. So guys, let's go ahead and get into this video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is that just before you actually contact an influencer to see if they sell ads, make sure that they actually post other people's ads and that they're actually posting ads instead of just posting the regular content. Because if you contact an influencer and they say they're selling ads for these rates, whatever, blah, 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 but you don't see anybody else posting ads on that page, then you know that it may be a little bit suspicious that they're only trying to sell ads to you and they're not posting other people. So if they're not posting ads within at least a week, but they're willing to sell you an ad, then it may seem a little bit suspicious that they might just be trying to take people's money and not actually post on their page. So you always just have to be on the lookout to see if this person is willing to post your ad, but you don't see anybody else's ads on their page, then it may seem a little bit suspicious and weird. I don't know, it just seems a little bit fishy. I really wouldn't mess with it. So the next thing I want to talk about is more into like payments, because this is the most important part where you're actually paying the influencer. You're giving them money because you trust them to post this ad. And one thing that you guys need to do is actually contact and negotiate them on the app Kick. So on Instagram DMs, they could unsend a message that shows that they agreed for this price to post the ad at this time, and then there's just like no proof because they deleted the message. So on Kick, everything's kept track of. You can't unsend messages. So Kick is good to actually keep track of everything, and a lot of influencers use that. So I would contact them initially through Instagram DMs asking for the rates, and usually they'll either say kick me at whatever their username is, or they just say their prices and then you go to Kick after that and start negotiating and scheduling the ad. So now let's actually get into the payment section of everything. So a big mistake that I see dropshippers usually make when they first start with influencer marketing is paying these influencers through friends and family, because most influencers, 99% of them, only accept PayPal. You send a payment of $100 to this influencer as friends and family, and then they scam you, they don't post your ad, then you're unable to actually dispute the payment and try to get your money back because you send it as friends and family on PayPal and you're unable to dispute it and get your money back. But if you send as goods and services, then you're actually able to see it and dispute it if something happens. But one thing that my influencers have been doing lately is actually just sending me an invoice. So they send me an invoice for $100, whatever it is, has the name of them, their company, and sort of the ad they're selling, how long it is, and stuff like that. And then you pay it. So everything's kept up with book-wise, where it shows the invoices, who I'm paying it to, and the time amount of how long the ad's gonna be up. So everything's kept track of. But some influencers will try to scam you. They'll say, I only accept through friends and family. Some influencers actually are legitimate and they only want to accept friends and family because they don't want people trying to scam them by disputing the payment when they post the ad, because once they post the ad and delete it, then there's no going back. Like, you can't undo posting an ad to an audience. So some actually only accept friends and family, but it's all about building a relationship with these influencers. Because if you're not building a relationship, then you don't really have this trustworthy connection between each other. And when you're sending them hundreds of dollars or thousands of dollars every single day, then you don't want to have this non-trustworthy relationship. You want to actually talk to them, get to know them a little bit, and build this kind of relationship and connection where you guys are trustworthy, and you can send them payments as friends and family or whatever, and they post your ad on time every single time you pay them. So you build a connection over time, but from the start with influencers, you have to be cautious and make sure that these people aren't actually going after you and trying to steal your money. And one thing that I've seen happen with influencers is they forget to post the ad on the specific time that they were paid for, and then the person comes after them just like yelling at them, cussing them out and stuff on Kick, just texting them, just trash talking them. So that's something I recommend you not do, because that's just going to heat up the influencer and they're just going to be like more willingly not to post your ad because they're mad at you because you're talking bad about them or whatever. That's just some experience I've had in the past with influencers. I've seen some people ask me, hey, this guy stole my money, he never posted my ad, and they send me screenshots of the messages and they're like cussing him out and stuff, and he's like, oh, I just forgot to actually post it, I'm sorry, I'll post it at this time, is this okay? But they're still cussing him out, and then, I don't know, it's just a big mess. So don't be a these people, just build a relationship with them, build a connection. So some influencers aren't going to be nice, they're going to be annoying, they're going to be stubborn, but you really honestly just have to learn how to actually see which ones are good, which ones are bad, and you'll figure it out over time as you test it more and more. But honestly, it's all about building a relationship, building a connection where you trust each other with the payments, with the ads. And before you actually pay these people, make sure you send them the ad and you negotiate and you settle on a price and everything before you actually send them money. Because you want to make sure that this person agreed to it, the influencer agreed to post it at this time for this amount of money for this amount of time, and then you pay them. You ask for their PayPal. So whether they invoice you or you pay it, then you're good to go. So guys, really it's all about just being cautious. I know some of this may sound like common sense, but really you just have to look at these pages, see if other people are posting the ads, build a connection with them, make sure they allow you to send us goods and sales just to make sure that you're able to dispute it if something happens, or they invoice you, you're still able to dispute it, and it's still trustworthy because it's an invoice, everything's taken care of by PayPal. So guys, hope this helped you out a little bit. I know these are some of the tips that I wish I would have had in the past when I first started influencer marketing. So I hope you all had a great day and enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.